Hi, my name is Tony, and today we're going to be making blueberry peach muffins from plantbasedonabudget.com. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and you can either grease your muffin pan or you can use some liners like I am. These are silicone liners. I've been using them forever. Maybe not ever, but close to a decade it must be, and I will link the ones I have. They're the cheap ones from Amazon, and they have been pretty reliable. I think it came in a pack of 24 too, but I'm using a dozen today, and I'm gonna set this aside. Now I'm gonna take one ripe banana. Mine is all spotted, but if it were all brown, I would use that too. The browner, the better. And mine is a medium banana, but a medium or a large banana would work just fine. I'm using a potato masher to mash my banana up. We want the whole thing to be mashed. You're welcome to leave a little tiny bit of chunks if you like chunky banana in your muffins, but the majority should be mashed. Alrighty, that's looking good. Now I'm gonna add in 3/4 cup of applesauce. I have half a cup right here. My 3/4 cup is missing, so I'm doing it in two separate ones right now. That's half a cup, and then this is 1/4 cup. And that is unsweetened applesauce. Now we're gonna add in our sweetener. This is sugar. I'm doing 1 cup, but you can also do 3/4 cup if you don't love sweetness. And if you really like sweetness, you can also go 1 1/4 cup. Now I'm gonna add in some vanilla. This is 2 teaspoons. You can see that this is a unique one because it says 2 teaspoons, which I don't see a lot of. So I'm gonna fill this whole thing up and pour that directly in. Then add in 1/2 cup of oil. This is a vegetable oil, but you can add in any neutral oil you like. Now I am gonna blend it all together with my whisk and make sure it is well combined. Try not to splash the oil all over you. If you've seen my videos before, you know how I roll. Messy. I have a friend, her blog is called Bless This Mess, and I do feel like that's my life. Please bless this mess. Now this looks good. To the same bowl, love a 1-bowl recipe, we're gonna add in 3 cups of flour. This is making 2 dozen muffins. We're doing 1 teaspoon of baking powder. I left my other salt in the room, so I'm using this gigantic salt that I have. It's not what I would usually use, but I don't want to walk all the way to the other side of the house where my kitchen is. So I'm adding in 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And don't worry, I have included the printable recipe in the link below. That is in the caption. So if you want to make it, you want to print it out, you can go ahead and do that. I also forgot my cinnamon, so I'm using my big one. I have my pantry in this filming studio. This is where we keep all the bulk items. That's why I have these all in here already. We're doing 3 teaspoons of this cinnamon. If you don't love cinnamon, you can add in less if you want, or if you're running out. And if you don't want to go buy another container, then 2 teaspoons works well. Now mix this all together. We're gonna gently mix it, and we're not gonna over mix it. I love peach season. I'm growing peaches. I have 2 peach trees that we planted. One is more mature than the other, so it's very productive. And that tree is 6 years old now. And the other tree is, I think, 5 years old. So it's on its way to being highly productive. So I'm now putting peach in everything. From savory dishes to sweet dishes, everything's getting a peach. I like using silicone spatulas when I do this so that I can scrape the bottom and the sides of the bowl. And I want to make sure there are no dry ingredients visible and I keep stirring it in as I see it, which I think we're good now. Now I'm adding in 2 cups of my diced peaches. These are the ones from my tree number 1, the Red Baron, that's what it's called. Then I'm adding in 1 1/2 cup of fresh blueberries. And then we have an optional ingredient, which is chopped walnuts, which I am not going to add today, but if you want to, you can add in 1 cup of chopped walnuts. And I'm going to take my same spatula and gently mix everything together. We don't want to overmix. So fold everything in. And how I do that is I go from the bottom and then I bring it up to the top. And I do that, and I'll turn my bowl around as well. And it should look like this. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, that looks good to me. I think I'm ready to put it in my muffin liners. This is just one off camera. I will do a second one, and I'll have a lot of muffins. My husband will have muffins to take to work, that's for sure. His coworkers will be very pleased. And I'm now gonna take a 3/4 of the way, which should be just perfect for my cookie scoop. And I'm gonna do a generous one in each. Well, that looks like a full. So I'll go, yeah, that looks good. This should be perfectly measured, and that would fit exactly the 3/4 cup. Oh, these look so good. I am now going to take them to the oven where I have preheated it to 350 degrees, and I'm gonna bake it for 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna do the test where I insert either a toothpick or a fork or even a knife in one of them, and I pull it out, and if it comes out clean, then it's done. All right. My muffins are now out of the oven, and they look beautiful. These muffins are always a hit. I also have them in a bread form, which I am going to be sharing a recipe for soon. And I will link that down below if you're interested. I'm going to give it my taste test to see how they turned out. Very tasty. If you give these muffins a try, please let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.